Welcome back for a new episode, everyone. Terry here on Down the Road Productions. Today we're talking about a 2025 TRD Sport Tacoma 4x4 with the 4-door cab setup. It's a truck of many relevations in 2025, especially given the competition that's out there from Ford and GM, for example, and even Nissan. This truck is packing a lot of value. This one behind me is a $53,000 truck with the iForce iMAX engine. Let's talk more about that and dig deeper into it. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you again via video land. These are the types of videos we do. If you'd like to subscribe or share or like, that'll help us out a lot. We are growing thanks to folks like you. And of course, in advance, we appreciate the time you'll spend with us. Let's talk more about the 2025 TRD Sport Tacoma. Let's get into it and let's have a great episode. Thank you guys.
Moments later.
Welcome back for a new episode. Like I said in the intro, Terry here on Down the Road Productions. I'm in a 2025 TRD Sport Tacoma with the iForce iMAX Powertrain setup. This actually has a lot of TRD Pro flavor to it. It's roughly a $53,000 truck right now. The thing for me is that when you look at Rangers or the Canyon, they'll be the same, if not more money. The plus up here is the hybrid system with all the power you're getting at $53,000. The other side of it is it actually rides and feels like a truck. It feels more like a truck than the 4Runner does. I don't know why. This truck, TRD Sport Package, really ride like a truck, what I've grown up being accustomed to, and it actually feels pretty good. Slightly bit bouncy ride. It does a great job of soaking in the road imperfections that are out there for most of us when we drive. I'm high up in the air. I like it. I feel more comfortable in this than I did in either the 6th Gen 4Runner or the Land Cruiser 1958 that I was just in. What's going through my mind right now is the $53,000 price for this truck as a TRD Sport Tacoma. It's coming across like a good deal. I was able to confirm that the average transaction price of a new car now in 2025, as of about right now, is $59,000. And this is $53,000 loaded up with a lot of TRD Pro touches in it. For some reason, it just feels a lot more comfortable than the 6th Gen 4Runner. Feels better to me. Definitely better to me than the Land Cruiser. I'm kind of surprised. I think the Tacoma is a viable option out there if you're on the truck market. 2025 Tacoma. If you can get into a Tacoma TRD Sport for $53,000, they, depending on what dealer you go to, you can contact Craig Everts at Fox for this one. They'll negotiate with you a little bit on the price. Balance that against what's out there, like the Ranger with the EcoBoost motor. That's a scary engine to me because there's a rubber belt driving the oil pump in the oil pan. When that oil pan, which is plastic on the 2.3 liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder, starts to leak, you got to replace the whole oil pan. It's not cheap. But doing the maintenance on that rubber belt that drives the oil pump in the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost motor, you have to keep fresh oil in the block so that belt doesn't deteriorate. To replace the belt before it goes, you have to tear apart the whole front of the engine. It's not a cheap repair, and if you let it go, when that belt goes, it's catastrophic engine failure. You know, me, I get using plastic to save weight, but is it worth bankrupting customers with, you know, when that leak starts in the oil pan, having to replace your entire oil pan, and then the ticking time bomb of that rubber belt driving the oil pump right where the oil pan sits? And that's scary. So a Ranger could very easily, with that motor, cost you $53,000. And I don't think it's going to be as nice as this. Now, over to the GMC and Chevy competitors, like the Canyon, 2.7 liter motor isn't that much better. It also has the belt-driven oil pump at the bottom of the engine. The oil pump is sitting there underneath the oil pan on that truck. And it's the exact same expensive repair to replace that belt before it goes bad. Where this really hurts people is second owners. You sell your Canyon or your EcoBoost Ranger, they're the ones that get surprised by that rubber belt going. They're the ones suffering from those engine blocks not lasting longer than 60,000 miles without major problems. You guys know this is the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder with a timing chain. Timing chains matter. They totally do. This, out of all three of these trucks I've talked about, whether it's Ford, Chevy, or GMC, this has the best power plant, the best 4-cylinder engine. Do I like the sound of a 4-cylinder from outside the truck? No, I don't. Getting this truck for $53K as a hybrid, you've got a lot of power at your disposal. It's livable again. I hope one day Toyota can work on the exhaust systems around their 4-cylinders that they're using now. But you get a timing chain here. This Tacoma outclasses, tops the competition right now, just on powertrain, completely. For that price point of around $53,000 as a TRD Sport. As a 4-door cab model, it's pretty spacious in here and nice to drive. And let me show you some of the driving impressions I have. I'm high up off the road. You can see the hood bulge right there, which is kind of cool to look at. And the hood kind of dips down away from you as you drive this truck. I like the ergo of this. It feels kind of sporty to drive. We're bouncing a little bit. That's that truck-like suspension that I was talking about, and a lot of people enjoy this. It's not going to ride like a luxury car, but this definitely feels like a larger truck than it is. And I think that's a pretty cool call out for the 2025 Tacoma TRD Sport with the iMAX iForce engine in it. We're just driving along here. I like to say compliant ride. I'm 6'1" and I'm comfortable. Definitely totally comfortable, and it's really nice to drive. Here in a moment, I'll give you some twisties and turnies with this truck. So here we've got 40 mile an hour to the left. I'm doing 56, so I'm gonna brake lightly, just a little bit, and go through here at about 48. Really nice, really nice. Electric steering. I get some understeer, but not bad. And now go like this. Yeah, I mean, good view of the road. Nice handling through here. Again, not a sports car. I like this much better. And we've got people not staying on the line. That guy wasn't even paying attention. Just imagine yourself again, you know, if you live off a back road or something, this would be pretty nice. So I do get some lean. I think that's more than acceptable. This is a truck. The brakes are really good in this truck. They don't take a lot of pressure, and they grab very quickly too. The transmission is doing fine here. It's a nice truck to drive. I'll say it again, broken record. It seems to me that this is more refined than last year's Tacomas. Not getting any wind noise either in this truck. I came through here with the Corolla GR and had a blast. I couldn't stop smiling. That car just came through this turn like grease lightning. Before you buy a full-size truck, check out a 2025 Tacoma TRD Sport with the iForce iMAX engine. So you can see here, my right leg's comfortable, and the steering wheel feels really good. It's a leather trim steering wheel. It just feels really good. More of what we expect of Toyota products. Maybe they're turning a corner. I can live with this dashboard service as well. It's nice to drive this. It's a pleasure to drive. This looks good. I know it's got the 4Runner front end. This just looks really good to me. I like it better than the 6th Gen 4Runner immediately. I think the design symmetry flows better with this than it does on the 6th Gen 4Runner. Can't knock a nice hood scoop here. I think everyone's familiar with this front end now. You've got some fog light action here, which is all you need. Coming around here, you've got the venting for the front tires here. Let's come up in here. All looks good. TRD style rims, and they're flat, they're not concave in, which I think is good. Just let me come this way here and give you guys a gander of what this truck looks like. I think it comes off way better than a 4Runner for less money. Nice flow here, design language through here. I've gotten more used to it now that it's been out a few years. Nice cab, max cab. We've got some floor mats and stuff back here. Other mats. Nice interior. It will still be cramped like it is in the 6th Gen 4Runner. come out this way, you've got a nice TRD badging and logo here. Come through here, you can see it looks good. It does. In 2025, a very good looking truck. You've got Tacoma here in the engine badging. Come back this way. Great to have this here. You don't have to reach for it if you're towing a trailer. A nice bed here. Now the tailgate would have to come down on this. It's got a lighted bed and tie down hooks, but the bed would have to come down on this if you were to like tow a motorcycle and use the bed, or bring a motorcycle with you and use the bed. This here, power port, and over here, right here you've got some USB stuff and a cigarette lighter 12-volt adapter. So that's nice too. The exhaust is off to the corner here, which is good for off-roading, to have the exhaust up on the side. Let's look at the suspension setup. So you're probably not getting the TRD suspension with this. You don't need it. I drove it here and it just rides really nice, and nothing's stopping you from adding that. You've got here versus up and down like they are in the Land Cruiser, left to right shape here really improved the visibility while driving in this truck. Here's what most people will see when they get into this. Again, it feels like a much larger truck. Everything is nice here. You guys can get a sense here. I would take this over a 6th Gen 4Runner 4-door. I would. You've got your big screen too in the middle. Come back this way, power seats even. I was just in a 1958 Land Cruiser with manual seats for $59,000. This is 53 with power seats, and you know, it's kind of crazy that the Land Cruiser 1958 doesn't come with power seats standard at that price point. Here you've got your JBL right there, removable speaker. And JBL is a really nice sound system. Anything with JBL in it is going to sound really nice. I've got my foot on the brake. I love having the start button here versus down low here. This is a better spot. Okay, here's the startup procedure. Again, you know, a lot of details and information coming through the IP here. It is a digital unit. One thing I really liked about this truck was that it gave me the speed limits. A speed sign will pop up wherever you're at telling you the speed limit. About right there. I thought that was a nice touch. Let me just show you over here too. You can see all these buttons for like the fuel door, lighting. You've got auxiliary buttons down there, cruise control, lighting button too. So let me come back this way. I'm averaging 16.5 mpg with this truck right now. Let's go out and hear the motor. Okay, so it's running better than the Land Cruiser 4-cylinder. This truck is a huge improvement. Oh, there's that noise. But none of this is as bad as the Land Cruiser we were just in, that's for sure. It's running nice. Doesn't sound bad for a 4-banger. So like that. Again, it is a 4-cylinder with a timing chain. So this is not as bad as the other 4-cylinders in the 4Runner 6th Gen and Land Cruiser we've been in. Another call out here is that this holds a can pretty securely. There's little plastic knobs here that will hold your drink securely, so that's a nice touch as well. So right, when you're at a traffic stop, a traffic light with this truck, it's going to be really nice and quiet on the inside, and that's a good thing. Okay, let's check out the window sticker for this. Tacoma TRD Sport 4x4 double cab HV, color's black, FE12. So you can see the iForce Max 2.4 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged hybrid powertrain, 8-speed automatic, 4x4 system with 2-speed electronically controlled transfer case, coil spring, multi-link rear suspension, and a tow hitch receiver. So going through all that, we've also got 18-inch machine alloy wheels. You got to have 18-inch wheels. And let's go over here. The options here are the audio multimedia upgrade. You got to have that at $720. The moonroof you've got to have too at $850. Mandatory to get a sunroof. It just helps resale value, and it opens up the greenhouse. And here it's got the TRD Sport upgrade package with iForce Max. That was $4,330. You got to do this too. Fabric trim seats with heated power adjustable front seats, leather trimmed heated steering wheel, JBL premium audio with JBL Flex portable speaker, compatible wireless charging, auto dimming rearview mirror with HomeLink, universal transceiver, integrated trailer brake controller, and all-weather floor liners. All these options are fine on this truck. Again, this is $52,419. Processing and handling is $14,095. The price before taxes is $53,914. That being said, you might be able to negotiate a bit on pricing. Over here, it's got a combined 23 city highway, 22 city, 24 highway. We haven't hit those numbers yet. I'm hearing a lot of people don't hit those numbers with their Tacomas. But there's got to be a way to do it. Maybe it's driving with a super light foot and babying the truck. That's the window sticker breakout for you guys. The average is crept up to 19.8 miles on average to the gallon. So that's nice, actually. That's not bad at all. All right, want to check out the door thunks. Not bad. Let's do the rear door. Okay. Not bad. I'm kind of digging black as the color too. Let's look at some gaps. So these gaps so far look good. Here, this lines up nice. The gaps are good through here. So we've got good production gaps on this truck. This all looks fine right here. Let's look at the hood. Okay, much nicer than on the Land Cruiser and 4Runner. All this is fine. Yeah, this is okay. You won't be disappointed. I mean, the gaps are never perfect in this section, but these are much nicer than what I've seen recently. And these gaps are fine too. Up and through here. Now here, you've got a coating here to protect against rock chips. That's nice. And here, this lines up. These gaps are fine. All this is good. And you've got some rubber here, which is a good thing too. A feature I like is that when you're in park, it lights up blue, reverse is red, neutral is green, blue is drive. Pretty nice. Sport is blue again. Mind blown, check this out. It's got really nice switchgear. It's not that chunky plastic feeling I got in the Land Cruiser in 4Runner. I like the color keyed lighting. I'll go back through it. Green, red, and blue. And the shifter feels fine on the Tacoma. I just can't believe the Land Cruiser was such a different contrast in so many areas. I had been shocked in the 1958 edition Land Cruiser to have play in the gas pedal to where you could tap on it and there would be no engine response. I just want to let everybody know that's not an issue in this truck. You touch that gas pedal, you're getting a response. Maybe that Land Cruiser was a fluke. This one here's got good accelerator pedal response. It really does. Okay guys, time to wrap up this episode, and of course thanks for watching. For us, with this 2025 Tacoma TRD Sport 4x4 with the iForce iMAX engine, with a price point of $53,000 for a TRD Sport that's basically loaded with TRD touches all around it, with a good truck-like ride, this is something you need to look at as compared to the Ford Ranger or the GMC Canyon or the Colorado. Chevrolet Colorado. I think you're getting a lot of truck. The big win is the hybrid system and all that power, and it's $53,000. Like I alluded to earlier in this video, the average price of a new car now, transaction, is $59,000. This is $53,000. This is comparable to the Lexus RX 350, but a lot less money. So it's a good value point. If the average transaction price is $59,000 on a new vehicle, you can get this one for $53,000 or less. 4x4, max cab, the hybrid setup with all the power, nice bed with a bed liner, a nice infotainment screen, and a nice interior. Lease or buy, definitely a good lease option, or even a buy if you can keep it 4 or 5 years, take good care of it. You should come out okay with this. And again, it's a hybrid. I just don't have enough confidence in the GM and Ford powertrains anymore. The recalls back us up on that. Again, you're getting a timing chain with this truck. No rubber belts, no mysterious oil pump at the bottom of the motor. We like the truck actually. We like it better than the 1958 Land Cruiser for less money. We like it better than the 6th Gen 4Runner for a lot less money with all the capability. I don't really think the back of the 6th Gen 4Runner can compete with the tail, with the bed on this truck at all. I think this truck would just be a lot more fun than a 6th Gen 4Runner with the same capability. Thanks for watching this episode. I had a bug hit me. Thanks for watching this episode, folks. Appreciate you being here. Give the 2025 Tacoma TRD Sport 4x4 with a max cab a look if you're in the market for a Ranger, Canyon, or Colorado. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. The switchgear for the turnstile was a nice surprise. The ride was a really nice surprise. It rides like a much bigger truck. It's set up just right. The seats are great. We give this truck a thumbs up. Now, if you'd like to buy this one, you can contact Craig Everts at Fox Toyota. His contact information will be in the video. Guys, until next episode, do the best you can do. If you get knocked down, get back up. We are on your side. We do think of you as consumers when we do our videos. It's been great to go through this. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you next episode.